Alright, I'll do the intro. Well,
Ooh, a plus telekinesis ring.
well, I was about to say welcome back to Let's Chat and Play, Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition, Episode 2, but telekinesis rings are also an important part of everyday life.
More the merrier. It's expensive, but I think we can afford it. 1,200.
We're just doing a bit of shopping with all the gold we got from that casual desecration of the cemetery we did last episode. Good things to start things out.
And stealing everything in the in the woman's bathroom, bathing room, bathroom, I guess.
I don't think, well, it's her personal quarters that happen to have a bath in them. I don't think there's a bathroom in these times, other than a public bathhouse.
Maybe. Okay, so is Jahan going to be dumping points into Geomancer, or do you think not? Is he going to just stick with air or hydro?
Let's go.
Because I might go a little bit into Geo.
Let's go multi-class.
Again.
Let's
Feel free to depart from Cyseal at your earliest convenience.
Courage, battering ram, helping hand, cure wounds, crippling blow. Anything I don't already have.
I definitely am interested in seeing you use that barbed wire skill book. And then helping hand is maybe, and then there was another one that I thought was maybe whirlwind.
Well, yeah, I'll take whirlwind, and actually, can you send me some money? Because I do believe I sent it all to you last time.
Yeah, I was just going to buy all the skill books that we're looking at, and then we'll split what's left.
Sure, that works as well.
So, Geomancer.
Yes.
What does Jahan want? Bless, Boulder Bash, Fortify, Midnight Oil, Petrifying Touch, Magical Poison Dart, Earth Absorption, or Summon Spider. I mean, Spider's a classic.
Fill the spider.
Earth Absorption gives you a Blade of Shields, but that's Adept, so that would be later on. Magical Dart is Adept. Petrifying Touch is Adept. Midnight Oil, Fortify. Fortify is pretty good. Boulder Bash, and Bless.
I'll take Fortify, just so I can throw it on Nikita and make him withstand a bit more.
And Bless is also really good. Removes Curse and gives you 30% chance to hit.
Ooh, yeah, actually, Bless would be nice to counteract the barbed wires.
All right, so Fortify, Bless, and then do you think Boulder Bash or Midnight Oil?
Let's go Boulder Bash.
Or Spider. We've done Spider before, so maybe Boulder Bash? Is that what you're thinking?
Well, I'll always take Phil the Spider because he is just, you know, an unspoken hero of the group.
The problem with the Spider is he's not really great at the start of the game.
But even so, having an enemy wander away to hit Phil instead of me is something that I would be very thankful for.
Okay, so you're thinking Fortify, Bless, and Spider?
Yes.
Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Toe. That's the.
Okay, and then downstairs,
We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the
you've
town.
decided what man-at-arms stuff you want?
I found her crouched
Yeah, barbed
behind a
wire and
tree,
whirlwind.
taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city wall. I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legion.
Okay, and I don't know where you are. Oh, you're over here.
Yes.
I'd say you ought to take her off our hands if you had the space. Though we couldn't guarantee she'd do more than piddle on the floor and maul your furniture.
Ice blue eyes, narrow beneath a heavy brow streaked with sweat and dust. Her hands tense into claws.
Her brow knits together. But something...
I am Bear Daughter. I have not come here to find trouble with the Screech woman. She only startled me. And you, you are a source hunter. This woman here, the one
Okay,
who now
you've got your
plots
skill books.
revenge. She crept, but soon their
And
swords
then
were
I was
upon-
going to actually run over, because I think there's a witchcraft thing I want.
Sorry, sir. You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could
Excellent,
do
I've got
any real
whirlwind.
damage.
Oh, that wasn't adept? You have it already?
Yes.
I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the dramatics.
Is there where did you want to go?
I need to talk to witchcraft chick.
Now, can I go to the end of time without you is the question.
I believe so.
Let us check that. No.
Okay, we have to go together. All right, let me buy this skill book and then we'll go to the end of time. Because I wouldn't mind dropping some stuff off into storage as well.
Like Jahan, so I can go pick up Bear Daughter.
Oh, I should have bought all of Aru's scrolls of resurrection as well.
Oh, he's got a bunch?
He had 4, I think.
Excellent. We'll need those.
Yeah, we're bad for that.
Adventure! It may cost us our lives, but adventure nonetheless. You know, seeing as how Bear Daughter is the child of a bear, would she enjoy staying at the end of time? I think so.
Well, it's kind of like nature elementals and stuff there. She'll probably enjoy
Yeah.
it more than her visit to the town.
Very much so. Plus, I mean, this whole area is pretty much infested with undead, various demons and orcs and other bad things. I personally think she would enjoy it. Plus, there could be some hunting going on. Egglander, what do you want?
Okay, there's a dagger with a chance to freeze that's only going to cost 400. I think we're going to pick that up too.
There's what?
A dagger with a 15% chance to freeze.
Sounds like Woolgraph's territory.
And I think we should buy a couple of lockpicks.
Where are you? You are... Oh, I know what to do.
Right, we can do that.
Yes.
I need to hotkey that or something.
Is
Can
it a
you,
hotkey?
can you do that still with, like, in combat? Can you teleport to each other in combat with that?
We may have to find out. That would be a very interesting skill to possess.
So I can get another novice skill for witchcraft, either decaying touch, so they
Or-
can't heal, or lower
Or the-
resistances, AoE, minus 20% to all elemental resistances to the enemies.
Well, that would be all you.
Well, no, it's
I'm the-
Jahan as well. Stuns, trips, freezes.
Fair enough. I mean, I've got the element of punch and blunt force trauma. But I guess that would also work as well. Let me just pop open a can of good old Coca-Cola. Trademark. Please give us money. Ah. A refreshing
I don't know
spell.
if decaying touch would work against like these poison guys healing themselves with poison. Does that work? I don't think it works for that. It's specifically
Yeah.
healing spells and potions.
Yes.
So
I
I'm-
actually have a sneaking suspicion if you use that on a zombie or whatnot, they may just grow stronger, or you may heal them in that process.
Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm going to go with lower resistances.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm buying that dagger for Wargraph, two lockpicks just so we have a couple for the dungeons that we come across, and lower resistances skill book. And we're down to 2018 gold. Looks like 2018. Here
Oh
it
my
is,
God.
2018, and we have 2018.
The Illuminati. It can't be a coincidence.
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
The numbers don't lie.
It lied. We have 2017. It rounded. She stole a gold.
Kill her! Oh, whoops. How dare you! You get back here. Oh, lady, we've got some business to discuss with you. Everyone else, please leave the room.
You there, cut it out.
Oh,
How gratifying to see you return.
Actually, I can get
You are quickly
that as
becoming
well,
my favorite
apparently.
customer.
apparently they didn't like when I approached them with unsheathed weapons.
No, they tend to not.
Earth resistance, air resistance. Curious, after how we've come to this town, every single merchant in here has become an art dealer.
Maybe.
You're just spreading the goodness of all these artistic pieces. You want everyone to see how good they are. Let alone the fact they've been hanging in other people's houses. No, that's too confined a fate for such magnificent pieces of art. Ugh. Alright, well, while we're doing our shopping trip, might as well start our boring conversations. So, last time we spoke about The Last Jedi, we were saying how, what was the phrase we used?
Good question.
I think it was something like, good in concept, bad in execution.
Yeah, that was more or less the gist of it.
Where,
some of what they did was conceptually cool. Definitely a good salvage of the Kylo Ren character.
Yes.
I don't disapprove that they just off Snoke like a nobody there.
Well, they pretty much they got rid of him as quickly as they put him into the first place.
Pretty much, and he came out of nowhere. He left out of nowhere. Good stuff. He felt tacked on. Phasma was built up in the meta and hype and trailers and has so little screen time, and just gets offed by Finn in melee both movies. It's like, really?
Pretty much. It's like, at least have the typical hero arc of, good guy meets badass bad guy, or in this case, bad woman, and gets his ass kicked, like stomped in the dirt, has to train and get up and overcome his weaknesses, and then come back and have an epic fight. But
I feel almost like the series would benefit from a prequel series, an in-between series, so we can see Luke become so disillusioned and doubtful of if the Force use is even a good thing for the galaxy. So we can see Kylo Ren's so we can see Captain Phasma being a heroic badass and with Finn serving under her.
Yes. Like a setup for all the
all the stuff. I mean, Luke being the reluctant mentor just doesn't fit his character.
No, it was such a dramatic shift, but
you can see it if you step back and think about he almost turned to the dark side multiple times in the original trilogy. He did it in between. So you can see it. It felt like it came out of nowhere because they don't explain this until afterwards.
Yeah, that's so true. It's more like the movie is telling everybody, hey, just use your imagination for all these. I'm like, that's not why I'm here. You're supposed to, be my imagination for this. I'm trusting you with this task. But you're going okay, for this to work, you have to kind of think about things a bit more instead of us portraying it or us putting out there, which is what a movie should be doing. It's putting the onus on the viewer to fill in the gaps versus, doing it themselves.
And then Rey was much less of a Mary Sue. I hated how much of a Mary Sue she was in the first one.
Her insta-learning everything.
Yeah, insta-learning all the Force techniques after just glimpsing them. She's the answer to every problem. She was a walking child. Deus Ex. Yeah,
Oh. How dare you discriminate against such a fine cast role.
Uh-huh.
But it's true. I think she's much more well-rounded this time around.
Yeah, in the first movie there, she was as competent as Finn was incompetent.
Touché. That is a very good description of that. I didn't even think about that. Finn was the bumbling idiot who just just messed up, and she was the okay. Let's fix the situation.
I also, I linked it to you, but of course nobody watching this really going to be able to see this. But I found a YouTube video by the Legal Geeks where it was a SDCC panel, but it was a 50-minute court-martial of Poe Dameron for disobeying direct orders and staging a mutiny and conduct unbecoming and all of this stuff, right? It was actually pretty funny. It's worth a watch. Because that was the other problem. Is like everything Poe did was not militarily acceptable by any stretch.
Yes, but at the same time, it wasn't. Oh, Evelyn's house.
Yeah, but again, that's one of those things where why was Hondo so secretive of her plans?
Well,
that was the problem. That was the problem. If Hondo had just told people this is the plan, then this wouldn't have happened. There wouldn't have been this conflict. There wouldn't have been this, mutiny. Because remember, Poe wasn't alone. Most of the crew joined him in the mutiny.
Yes, and I just think that it was also one of those. Like, it made no sense. It wasn't like this. Okay, we have to make sure that this be kept secret so no one will find out. It wasn't even that intricate of a plan. It was more like, yeah, we'll just slip out in escape pods. Not like, okay, we'll activate this super secret thing that, if they had known about it, they would be ready for it. No, it's more like, let's just slip away in the dark.
See, I love the stern chase sequence as a concept. That was actually a really cool thing that I don't think's ever been done on film before, is like an hour-long stern chase in not just sci-fi. I can't think of another stern chase, drawn-out stern chase sequence in any movie ever. There was brief moments of it in Pirates and Master and Commander and stuff, but
Fury Road, Mad Max.
Okay, yeah, that's a stern chase. Okay, but I mean, but again, that's a fantastic action sequence to have. A stern chase is a cool thing. You're running away, they're pounding on you. It's desperate and only getting more desperate.
Yes, I agree that there's not enough. There's not enough of those around, simply because
I'm just following you. I'm hoping you know what you're doing.
I'm trying to find the key to Evelyn's house. Do we have
Evelyn's backpack?
Oh, where is it?
Soothing a corpse's
just telekinesified. And send to Nikita. You have the key.
All right, let's go do this.
How many backpacks do you have? Do you need another backpack for organization?
No, I've got a key for all the backpacks. A backpack for all the keys that I got. So we're good on that. All right, let's go to Evelyn's house.
So yeah, I love the idea of the stern chase sequence, but like I said, it made no sense that Hondo did what she did. These ships requiring fuel was kind of a okay. Don't remember that ever being discussed or being an issue before in the lore. You can kind of extrapolate with the whole TIE fighters are short range fighters. Ergo they must have fuel concerns. But then where do they put the fuel on a Y-wing? Right? How is the Y-wing able to do all the go off and be so independent? Or sorry, an X-wing. How come an X-wing can just fly around the galaxy willy-nilly with no concern for fuel? That was inconsistent. What Hondo did, spoiler alert there, to
I mean, if you haven't seen the movie at this point.
Yeah, I won't say exactly what she did, but that was never portrayed anywhere as being feasible, and there's a lot of assumptions that one can make that shouldn't have been feasible.
Okay, well,
I think in the Battle for Hoth, I think Leia had talked about fueling the transports. That might have been a thing back then.
Possible. Oh, secure lockbox. Okay, something for Jahan to identify. Jelly room for I don't know what a jelly room
I
does.
think that because I have the lore master, that you can just right click and identify, and it will use my ability to do it for you. You don't actually have to give it to Jahan.
Oh, well. Ooh. There's a hood with +1 leadership and plus 10 HP.
What does leadership give you again? It's like chance to hit or something?
Leadership. It's personality. Leadership is boost initiative and damage.
Initiative and damage.
I
So
think I'll put it on Nikita.
Jahan.
What?
No, here's the thing. Whoever's doing the leadership thing, everybody else gets it, except for the guy like casting it. You don't benefit from your own leadership. So if you want more initiative and damage on Nikita, then Jahan should wear it.
Okay, well, Jahan is wearing it then.
All right. Yeah, I just think that like Jahan, like we're not using him as a high initiative damage dealer, as opposed to like everybody else. Did you just fail to pick up the potted plant?
No, I moved it.
Okay.
We found a spell.
Evelyn's diary. That might be important.
Oh, I did not see that.
Reading.
I swear there was like some hidden entrance here.
So, she's got a lair on the beach, does she?
Perhaps that's where she's stashed Jake's body.
Aha!
I think we're done in here. And no, it was this other little room that had the secret basement.
Oh yeah, it was
The juggling stuff.
the headless Nick. That's the guy.
You got your sword out again.
Oh, darn it!
So does Jahan. Okay, are we ready to go punch zombies, or are we still doing stuff?
I think we're ready to go out and punch some zombies.
All right, we're going the wrong way then.
Yeah, we're gonna go to punch some orcs.
Yeah, we don't want to be punching orcs yet.
Oh yeah, we gotta go explore the countryside. That's where the fun part is. The countryside full of zombies.
All right, and I'll split the remaining gold. There's not a ton left. We're going to have like 800 some each.
But that's fine. We bought quite a bit of stuff that will help us in the future. Perfect.
Okay, split. And sent, and then I bought that dagger for Jahan. Or sorry, Wolgraf. I keep confusing their names. Now, that having been said, I thought that Rogue One was a fantastic Star Wars movie.
I did not see it. I did see the one part that I think would still probably be the best part for me, which is the ending. Like, my God, is that an amazing portrayal of Vader.
Oh, yeah. And I loved how that was, like, it ended, like, seconds or maybe a couple of minutes before Episode 4.
Yes, but if you think about it, it sort of ruins Episode 4, because remember in Episode 4 they're going like, how dare you do this to us? We're in a diplomatic mission. It's like, I saw you leave like 10 minutes ago. Like, what are you trying to do here?
Yeah, but what else are they going to say, right?
Well, to blatantly lie to them, it's like, just, I mean, it's pretty much what we're doing here. Just like blatantly robbing people.
You're face to face with Vader, and you wouldn't go diplomatic status?
No, because I think I would.
No,
because I think I would be savvy enough to know that Vader doesn't give a shit. I mean, this is the guy that in canon, like when he was first introduced, he pretty much called in all the Imperial officers into the meeting, into an introductory meeting, and then had them like voice their concerns. And then just executed 4 of them and goes, okay, anybody else have any concerns they want to voice?
I think my favorite Vader line is from a comic called Vader Down, where they managed to shoot down Vader onto a planet, and then they send an entire division of infantry and armor to capture him. Give up, Vader, we have you surrounded. All I am surrounded by is fear and dead men.
Oh man. Yep, that's Vader.
Yeah.
Like-
Okay.
Oh, it's this one.
Yeah, I've never decided which way is the best approach, from the southeast or from the northeast. Maybe we should circle around and hit them from the northwest.
Northwest. No.
Nope. Apparently we're just fighting.
I was about to say no. Let's attack from here, but I guess that decision is made for us. As long as that guy doesn't get close to us, I think we're okay. The explosives. Oh yeah, there's some more stuff around there that we don't want to really mess with until later. So cutting them off from the northwest probably would have triggered another group that's just north of there. All right, battle time. All right, go Wolgraf. You shiny-headed rogue, you. Okay. So.
Okay, that was super
Oh no, the
effective.
chest! The chest that burns!
Yep, the chest. No, it's the chest went out.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I would have been sad if the chest was destroyed.
That was hilarious. Okay.
I'll
That's
take
how
it,
you
though.
open a fight.
You know, I was about to call him a shiny-headed Legolas, and I think that he just proved it right there. He just read my mind. Not only is he a Legolas in shot, he's psychic. So there's nothing you can do to match the opening that Wolgraf did. We should just all go home.
Ooh, I like that.
You got some issues you want to discuss there? Archer. Oh, they're both archers. Okay, I'll
Just stay out of that gas fire because that's gonna like explode.
I'll just stand here and
Pound your shield.
pretty much. Can I hit? No, I'll just hit this guy. Doink.
That was a pretty good hit.
Whoa. Really? You're not... Come on, go for me. Ow.
You asked for it.
You know, I should keep my...
Oh crap!
Yeah, I did not see
We're
those
double
guys.
aggroed.
Shit.
Okay, well now all of a sudden, Wolgraf's opening attack was pretty nice.
Yes. So much nicer than I originally thought. Okay, we got two skeletons coming at us. Well, I wonder if Nikita can charge through that fence, or if that fence is too much for him.
I almost think maybe you should charge back and engage these melee guys.
Fair enough. I think that's also a good
I might be
decision.
able to just, like send some Firefly over there and smoke them so they have to run around to get line of sight. Something, right? We can teleport them back over here to melee.
Yes. That's a good point. Alright, so Nikita is going to charge back during his turn. I think you can just lay down some exploity punches for the time being. Or save your turn.
Actually, I know what I wanted. Target is blocked. Alright, we'll do it this...
Shocking power.
Oh, nice.
I love that skill so much.
It's like a stunning charge.
Hmm.
What, do you think that was going to do more damage?
I thought it was going to set him on fire.
Battering
I guess it
ram.
is. This guy's just resistant to everything.
Well, it's going to be resistant to this. Ugh.
Oh yeah, I wanted that blackjack off of you.
I did give it to Wolgraf. No, yeah, I did give it to Wolgraf.
Remind me to like re-equip after this fight's done.
I'm just going to do this.
I might be able to cure your poison with Wolgraf. I'll have to see.
Zap. Ooh. Dodge
Yeah,
that one.
Wolgraf might need a heal at some point. Let's see. Can I cure poison?
It's fine. I'm not
Nope.
poisoned anymore.
I can cure bleeding, crippled, disease, weak, blind, mute, and infected.
But not
But not
poisoned?
poisoned.
That's a very odd thing to leave out of a cure.
Those are two different cures.
Oh, so you need a specific poison cure.
Maybe,
This is
probably,
starting to
because
get
probably
medicine.
poison's such a specific, like, common thing. Shank
Oh,
and shank
you hit him in the bone.
critically.
No, you know what? I think skeletons should be susceptible to critical hits. But what if you like hit the spine, and you've like, you know, chinked it so that they can't use their legs anymore? That worked.
That was pretty nice and effective.
You know, they're gonna have to redraw some maps at the end of this. Oh man, the fact that it's so close to that chest is just giving me the willies. Because remember, there has to be something good in there. Oop. Perfect.
Oh wait, you've used your charge. You can't really get over there now. Easily.
I don't think I'd be able to get over there anyway. Unfortunately. Oh, but I can do this.
Yeah, if you can get line of sight.
Boom!
That's useful.
Yeah, because the other guy's gonna die anyway.
Yeah, because we got that big smoke cloud blocking line of sight, so he's going to have to run around to get line of sight. That's the nice thing about staffs. You can just blind fire through smoke.
No, I can't. Not that.
If you can't, then move over and teleport them over or something.
Can't even do that.
Yeah, you need line of sight. Maybe just run into the smoke for now, and then next turn you can... Or that, you know, they can just burn to death. That also helps.
I think... Oh no, he's not on fire anymore. Damn it. Alright, it's up to you, Wolgraf. But he's knocked down, so...
I used the wrong ability. Oh well.
Can you make it to him in one turn?
No.
Nah.
I could have if I clicked on invisibility instead of my teleport jump ability.
Oh, okay. Well, can you do anything to him? Or can Strive?
Yep.
Perfect.
I could Blitz Bolt.
Well, he's gonna
I could teleport. I could teleport.
Sure.
Teleport's like guaranteed damn. If he survives, you get to beat on him.
Oh, you're gonna teleport him right here, are you? Nope. And make it rain harder.
Stand back. I'm gonna explode this poison.
No, 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 no.
Kind of solves some of it. I guess it solves enough.
Nope.
Oh! Quick, loot it, loot it, loot it!
Got it.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Did something.
Okay, I got flare scroll, fine leather armor, and an old crossbow. Will I save this chest in time with my divine light? Come on.
You there. cut it out.
Oh. I didn't mean to, Jahan. I'm sorry. Apparently I hit him with divine light and he didn't like it. Oh. I see something you may like.
What's that?
There's an oil barrel over there.
Yes. Yes, rather. I would.
Not enough strength. It's
Where?
all on...
Oh, it's over there.
Yes. Let's give everyone a heal. Alright. Oh, there's still some smoke over here. There is wood in this wood pile. And wheat in this bale of hay. Dun, dun, dun. Firefly scroll, perfect. Okay, there's a torch here, which means something is up here. Or maybe not.
Not necessarily.
That's true. Alright. Check out this little...
I was just expecting there to be a decapitator with that group, but apparently not.
Oh, it's a bone pile.
Yeah, there was a bone in the bone pile.
Scandalous. These bones are ruining our bone piles. Alright. Let's venture on forward.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
Something.
Ooh, digging site.
Hello. Oh. Stuff for Jahan to identify. A dagger. And a robe. This dagger is going to Woolcraft. 10% chance to set burning status for 2 turns.
That sounds fun.
And Jahan needs a robe. Or does he? Does he not wear robes?
Who?
Jahan. Oh, I guess not. So the robe's going to you. Oh. Never mind.
I'm just trying to see if there's a way I can carry this ooze barrel as well. Because we never went back to the end of time to drop off gear.
Right.
I was really hoping to find something better.
Well, let's discover
We can
this.
do that right here, because this is a portal.
End
We
of
can always
time to
waypoint.
go. Sorry to cut you off there.
No, just saying, you know, it's a convenient thing. We can just go back to the thingy. Did we never loot these vases?
Oh, apparently not.
Not that there's anything in them.
Where is Hall of Heroes?
Right over here.
Over here being... Oh, okay. No! Don't leave me here. Okay, Jahan.
What can I do for you, Source Hunter? Do you now? Yours is this mistake to make, Hunter. And yours is the opportunity to set it right.
Has taken... Okay, play from Jahan and cracking up a crown. Didn't we already do those? Talking statues into the dark, Counselor's wife, headless Nick. Alright, we gotta take poor old Nick down to the cove. Oh, I can't use it while you're using it. Damn. A cup at the end of time.
Yeah, they're worthless.
I know, unfortunately. But, ugh. I am the king who sits at his own feast and ponders about life. That is a huge block of cheese. Jesus.
Jesus?
All hail the Lord and Master. And the great cheese wheel of time. My God, that is a big cheese wheel. I mean, I'm not going to say no to it because I like cheese, and that would last me quite a long time. But still, that's a block of cheese like the size of my upper body. Strive, I have come with great news. We must return to the Earth world and rescue the woman in the cage. Is this
The Earth world.
I like how Nikita's standing behind Strive as if he's like come bearing some sort of news while she's like busy checking through her stuff.
Putting eyeballs into containers. That's literally what I was doing.
I'm gonna put all these curious notes and whatnot and diaries into the backpack because I don't need them anywhere.
I don't think you can put a backpack into the chest.
No.
It won't let you put a storage compartment thing into a storage thing.
Can't put a plank generator inside a plank generator. For unforeseen consequences shall happen. Nope, I'm good. Alright, so that's that. Alright, next topic after the Jedi one. Which is, ironically, kind of fits into it as well. It's the, I call it the reboot era of films and media. Where there's a stupid amount of reboots going on everywhere all the time. And I think that it just shows almost a poor or a lack of creativity from what's currently going on.
I don't necessarily mind that they're doing reboots. I do mind that they're... Okay, I think that they should be doing sequels, not reboots. I don't care that that it's been 10, 15 years. Look at Mad Max. You know, that wasn't really a reboot. It doesn't invalidate or rewrite any of the previous history or lore. In fact, it builds off of it.
Yes. And that's one of the things I like about like proper reboots. Like for instance, the handcrafted boots, like the original, well, not the original, Ocean's 11 is a good example of that, where the original like 1960 or 70 film was good, and then this one was just like a modern age spin on things. But there's just some reboots are just like, oh well, let's just reboot it for the sake of it being, you know, 10 years later than it should be. Or they're trying to serialize the film when there's no serialization needed. What's a good example for that?
In my opinion, Ghostbusters. The new Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah. There was no reason for it.
Why didn't they just set it 20 years later? There's been no paranormal activity, but the old Ghostbusters did happen. And these were fans of what happened back in the day. And they were just the people, right? You know, the people with the most knowledge at the right place at the right time to take care of it. Why did they delete the history and start fresh?
Yes. It makes no sense whatsoever. It pisses off the old fans who would have loved to see a continuation of their old franchise, and it doesn't even do a good enough job to capture new fans. Like it unfortunately just based a lot of a lot of hype just on the cast. It said, "Oh, look at this amazing cast that we have. Isn't it great?" Versus, like, I guess like the 80s and 90s versions of films where it's like 4 kooky guys in a world full of ghosts, and it just gives like that sort of deep voiced introduction. Where it's more about the film versus the cast. The cast is like a secondary thing. Be like, Bill Murray as Dr. Whatever, or so-and-so as Dr. Whatever, and this guy as Frank, the janitor. Or just focus too much on exterior things in the movie. Like, you can have any person playing any role. And while I agree that celebrities do play a, I guess, how to put it, do play an impact to the movie, like saying, "Oh, this guy," because we just expect so many things of them.
Did we lose Jahan?
Yes, Jahan is now chilling here.
Oh, you're gonna go go back and grab Bear Daughter?
Yes, I'm gonna rescue her and leave her at the end of time, which is better than a cage in Cyseal. But when you put it that way, that sounds kind of cruel. Oh, jeez. Alright, whenever you're ready. Are you still doing...
Getting there, getting there.
All this time.
I guess I can hang on to the keys. The keys basically, yeah, they weigh 0.01.
And, like, the Star Wars franchise itself is like, why? Why did you reboot that? Like, I understood their initial thing of why they get rid of the extended universe and whatnot, because they still wanted to surprise people. They still wanted to be like, okay, all this old stuff that you know, part of it's there, but we want to make a new branching path. But it just went in such a weird direction. Or I guess you could say it's popular enough as on its own that there's still going to be like a lot of new blood kind of reinvigorating the fan base. But all the old, like everyone who went, like particularly that's back in the day, I haven't really found anyone who just goes like, yeah, Last Jedi and whatnot, they're really good movies. I haven't even seen the Han Solo movie because, to be honest, it just, nothing about it really caught my interest. They focus too much on it being like, hey, it's Han Solo doing wacky stuff when he was young. Don't you want to go see it? It's going to be Han Solo. Did we mention Han Solo's in it? I don't know. It just seemed like a gimmick more than its own like actual real like standalone thing. Did you see it?
Sorry, which one?
Han Solo movie.
No, I have not seen that one yet.
Are you planning on seeing it?
When it's on Netflix?
Where are you? I'm right here. So let's...
Where are you going?
Back to Cyseal.
Come here, come here.
What are you doing? Yes, drive?
Give me your blood. Okay.
Oh, now we're good to go. All right.
Yep.
Northgate.
I was toying with the idea of getting Lacerate for Wolgraf just to make you bleed.
Why, you just go up and like stab me?
Yeah, just slit your wrist. There you go. Have fun leeching.
It's a vicious cycle of me just losing blood and absorbing it again. I can never die. Alright, you jerks.
You don't think it's in fact Bear Daughter remain?
This woman but soon they...
Careful, Source Hunter. If I keep my eyes off this cage, she may have the look of a... We got reports. I tapped her. Enjoy it while you can,
Well...
Perhaps it's worth taking the stranger under our wing.
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing.
After all, a fearless hunter might prove quite useful for our investigation.
Exactly.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found
You know,
a
I'm
good
actually
home
thinking
for her
while we're
after
here.
all, Cull.
Yes.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not.
I don't think it's much to give up just to put 1 point into Geomancer, and then I could grab the spells you didn't.
Fair enough. Oop. Bear Daughter wants to talk.
Source Hunter, I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind. In home
You did
forest,
get Spider, right?
every creature acts according to the nature
Did
of
you
its
get
kind.
Spider?
Birds
I think you
frighten
got Spider,
easily.
didn't you?
Badgers
Well, I
fear
didn't. I
little.
didn't have him learn it
But
yet.
amongst men,
Oh, so he
there
still
are no
has it in his
guarantees.
inventory then.
Yes.
Because he doesn't have another Spider book.
Ooh.
If you say it is so, then wary I will be. As the god wolf Amira commanded Threes.
Yeah, I know technically to be more effective, I should be saving my points. And respecking as a mage is rough. Because you have to buy all the skill books again.
Alright.
But I like Jack of all trading. Even though this game is really bad for that.
Back to end time we go. To get our jaded Jahan demon friend. Oh, sorry, he doesn't want you to know that. Oh, man.
So I figured out why my wands were garbage.
Why?
Because my wands were garbage. They're like the starting wands that do like half the damage of the wands we've picked up since.
Did I give you the one that I had?
Yeah, you did. I've got 2 new wands. I now have a water and air wand, because they should, in theory, play off of each other and do stuns. I had a fire wand that did more damage, but I don't think fire plays with air or water the same way. And maybe if you water then fire, maybe that might cause them a little steam cloud. Maybe.
I think.
I am happy to have a friend in such a... And so the lonely babe was fed. The wise godwolf Amira. To the homestead then.
Daemon Daemonium. Only fools believe. What?
Alright. I mean, Bear Daughter, you gotta admit, it's pretty cool in here. There's not much to complain about. Alright. Desolate Farms. Where we left off.
Watch it, like, you know, it's not Desolate Farms, we're now in some level 30 area.
Oh, crap.
We don't want to go left yet.
Do we want to go right?
North, I think?
North
and
is...
give it a save, because I found this fight to be surprisingly tough.
Which fight is... Oh, I think I remember this fight. Alright, let's see. Oop. Let's save this. And... a scum save, like the amazing people that we are. We don't fear anything. We are fearless. We are matadors. Charging into the face of a bull. After, of course, wearing it down and depriving it of sleep and other such tortures.
Okay, it looks like we did aggro both groups. That's what makes this tough. There's actually 7 or 8 of them.
Crap.
So we might want to open with a spider with Jahan.
Right. About that.
He should have the skill books.
Will he though be able to learn?
It?
We shall see if he can learn under the duress of battle. Hopefully they will all go for Nikita. In fact, I am going...
I was going to say maybe you should reserve your turn. Let them come to you and then take a double turn. Just a thought, right?
Well, I already saved my points. And...
Then I'm thinking I might just throw a firefly out there to create a smoke screen.
Will that work?
Block the line of sight of those archers? I think it will.
I think those archers will still be able to see us.
But... not fire.
Alright, let's do it.
I invoke the breath of the dragon!
You're carving out your initials into the earth itself. L for scissor. Wow, I can't believe I just mispronounced her name like that.
That'll do it. There's your smoke cloud. Now, they might only have to run a little bit to get some shots off, but... So can you learn?
Let's see. AP costs 7 to use. Oh, no, wait. He doesn't have any levels in Geomancer yet.
Oh, okay.
Crap.
We're waiting till he dings. Alright.
Undead Clubber. Boom! That was a good one. Save the rest of your points. Oh, okay, yeah, they can't. But then they'll just move to where they can. Oh,
but it buys us a turn and forces them closer.
Uh-oh. Bollocks. Uh-oh, he's doing something else. Ooh. Okay. The battle grows more interesting. Don't worry, I'll just use this ice on my body as a shield. It's like a blade of armor. Or, get this, is if they try to hit me, their weapons will just slide off the ice because it's slippery. Throw more crap at them. Oh my god, that's a lot of smoke.
That is a lot of smoke. I love it.
Oh, is this a smoke where they... Oh, it's not the steam, is it? Damn.
Do-do-do.
Oops, wrong. Oh, you froze him. Nice.
I did.
Oh, that would suck though if you did both frozen and on fire and just cancel each other out. Oiled. Perfect. Now, the question is, can you unfreeze me?
I don't think I have any way of doing that at the moment. If I had another skill point.
Damn. Oh well.
You should have called that sooner because I could have tried. Wildfire would have done it.
That's fine.
Yeah, Wildfire would have done it. Sorry, I should have thought of that. Is that no, that's not a fire staff, huh? That's an earth staff.
Yeah. Excellent. Stun.
Yeah, stunning the mage. I like that.
Armored killer. Bitter cold. There's a lot of freezing going on around here. So slow. Oh, what the crap, man?
I should maybe be able to do that thingy, that new witchcraft thingy, to make that heal hurt instead of help.
I would suggest we take care of all these undead guys in front of us. You know, you look like one of the sailors from Sailor Moon when you do that. There was a blue-haired one, wasn't there?
Yes, I believe there was. Mercury, maybe?
I was about to say
I don't
Sailor
know.
Mercury? Man,
that sounds right.
It's been so long.
Who's after me? It's me, then you, then me. Okay.
But
I have a plan.
Does that plan involve fire?
No, the exact opposite.
Uh-oh.
That is a lot of water.
Holy crap. We're all standing in it.
I'm not. I float above the water.
Is Jahan? Yeah, Jahan is. Alright, Nikita's almost...
But Jahan, okay, so what's going to work here is Wolgraf is going to take his turn. You're going to thaw out, I think. And you may or may not be able to take your turn. Then I'll take my turn and make sure I'm off the water. And then Jahan goes last. Oh, you used your Blitzbolt, didn't you? You don't have any more lightning.
That is correct.
Because I could stun all of these guys. And I think that's worth it even if I stun Jahan.
Yes.
Okay, so on my turn I'm going to stun everybody.
Or attempt to.
Except for Wolgraf. Wolgraf gets to do his McShankiness.
He's wearing Horseshoes of Zephyr. It's like the one...
In the meantime, have a heal.
Perfect. Horseshoes of Zephyr was like the only magic item I remember from D&D. Because it was like the most useless one.
Oh, come on. You remember Bag of Holding.
Well, okay, other than Bag of Holding and whatnot, the one you would roll to get out of like the 100 choices, Horseshoes of Zephyr were like, really? Another pair? Because they were like 99 or something. It was really weird. And then if you put them on your horse would be like floating a foot above the ground. So it wouldn't be affected by terrain.
Spirits of air, vanquish my foes.
Bzz.
That's a lot of Kurzappiness.
God damn. Well, Jahan is stunned. Oh, yeah. You stupid skeleton.
Do-do-do-do.
Stab the shit out of him.
He's stunned for 2 turns, so I don't need to adrenaline. I can just let this continue.
I'm drenched.
Oh, Nikita stunned us
Oh.
all. At the very end. Oh, that sucks. Oh, well, it's all good. You're gonna do it again, aren't you?
I could. But we've got that mage back there.
Who is healing, unfortunately. Oh, he's gonna be throwing his ice shards at us. From this view, it looks like a Final Fantasy fight. Or Final Fantasy Tactics, almost.
Perfect.
Oh, you stunned him again. A fresh stun. Now... Okay. It does work on him.
Yeah, it does work. But that's because they actually cast a healing spell on him. This isn't a resistance-based heal. This is an actual healing spell.
Fair enough.
But that was worth it. Even if it was only for 1 turn. The last turn, instead of healing 57, he took 57.
Yes.
That was like a 100 damage spell.
Ooh. Oh, if I come out of stun out of this turn. Armor kill.
You might be able to do a charge and whirlwind or something.
Through like all 4 of them.
5.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll catch the Ended Swordsman. Oh, I hope the Armored Killer goes after Nikita. Come on. Line it up for me. Oh, it's still your turn.
Oh, it is still my turn. It's like my turn again, for some reason.
Oh, everyone came out of stun. That's why.
Han should have gotten a turn, or Wolgraf should have gotten a turn, I mean. I could stun everybody again.
It's up to you. I say, screw it, do it for science.
Which means what? Yes?
Yes, do it. Just like, do it. Come on. Surrounded by skeletons. But you'll be stunned too. Do it for the source. Stab the ground.
Have I mentioned this is satisfying?
Why do you think I said do it? Oh, man.
Punch of the pyromancer!
These have been all you. I haven't gotten a turn in yet. Except the very beginning one. Oh, they're all stunned still. Oh, yeah. Okay, we gotta do this next charge. Stunned and knocked over. You're contemplating
And then,
doing it again.
wait, you get your turn, then Wolgraf gets his turn, then Jahan can step off and lightning and stun them all again.
Oh my god. Let's do it. Let's put this plan into action. It's your turn again. Oh. Power me up.
How do I actually cast this?
What are you casting?
Lower resistance.
Well, I would guess you would point at somebody. Oh.
Whew. All 4 of them minus 20% resistances.
Here we go.
And then have 30% increased damage. I'm gonna shank that undead priest, I think.
Alright.
I think that's the best thing to do here.
You might kill him. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, what the hell?
I don't know what's going on with the turn order.
Well, skip Wolgraf because I want to do the thing.
One of them would get to go. Which one is that? This front guy would get to go, so maybe I'll shank him.
No, he won't get to go. He's still stunned for 2 turns.
He is... Well, it says he's next.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna...
Okay.
Come on, I'm tapping my shield with my axe.
Yep, you're right. I'll just, delay. There you go.
Oh, come on. There we go. What? Immune to knockdown.
Yeah, he just exploded was all.
No, the other guys just said they're immune to knockdown. Okay.
Because they're stunned?
That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
This doesn't make sense, so I'm gonna kill it. Ah!
What happened to Roland? Not enough AP?
No.
Face the unending darkness.
They're undead. They already faced it, came back. Alright, just blast this last guy. Or cover him in oil. And...
You might stun everybody. Oh, no, you didn't. Somehow that didn't electrify the water.
Well, no,
lightning everywhere.
Well, you covered you pushed the water away with the oil.
Okay, that went like that's the best I've ever seen that fight go.
Oh, we have a conversation now.
Treat poisoning scroll.
Fight that was. And what a killing blow you delivered.
Oh man, I was just wanted to be like, you should learn from my example because you were stunned the whole battle.
Yeah.
Cheers. Yes, I handled myself like the best of the best, even if I do say so myself.
Oh.
That is beautiful. That's a great slam.
Oh, I mean, technically, it's very relatable.
No need for false modesty where none is needed. You're a born source hunter, and that's a fact.
I wonder what, like, what the other choice would have been. Like, are we just gonna like, yeah, screw you? Oh, there's a chest up here. Let's open this chest. Unidentified antique wooden earth wand. Sent that right over to Strive.
You also picked up an arrow. Give that to Wolgraf.
Arrow.
Unless you're going to do some arrowing yourself at some point.
No. I'm going to send all of my arrow stuff to Wolgraf.
And I'm going to AFK for 60 seconds. I'll be right back.
Well, actually, well, before you do that, we have been going for a little bit over an hour
Already?
now, yeah. This would be a good place to end off this episode of Let's Chat and Play. We've kicked some skeleton butt, and we've just opened a chest and some goodies. And I guess we're going to be kicking more skeleton and zombie butt later on. So, we'll see you guys later.